All right, Infinity Files on this Friday morning. President Trump's personal lawyer, Michael Cohen, just had his office and house raided by FBI agents, where they took things like private documents and recordings of phone calls that he had with the President of the United States before he was president. This is a really big deal, and I wanted to kind of explain why this all matters. I'm sure you've heard the term the attorney-client privilege before, which is basically communication between an attorney-client that is private and protected. But it turns out there are exceptions. First of all, conversations between attorneys and clients about future crimes are not protected. But interestingly enough, if your lawyer knows about a crime that you've committed, that is protected. It's basically called the Godfather rule, meaning someone, if they send an email to their lawyer saying, hey, I'm going to kill somebody, their lawyer has an obligation to tell the authorities. But if their lawyer knows that they've killed somebody, the crime's already happened, that lawyer doesn't have to say anything. The second exception is the business exception, which means that conversations between an attorney and a client where that attorney gives their client advice about business, that's against the law, and that's the kind of stuff the FBI is looking for. And that's why President Trump really is so upset. Don't forget that it was his deputy attorney general, a guy named Rod Rosenstein, who had to sign off on these warrants before they were issued to a judge. Rosenstein was appointed by President Trump, which is why I wouldn't be surprised if Rosenstein is fired. Now, back to that FBI raid itself. Basically, agents walked into his office and his house, Michael Cohen's, and took anything. Recorded conversations, private documents, things the president wouldn't want anyone to see, which is why it was in the hands of his attorney. And that's why the president tweeted this out: attorney-client privilege is dead. Now, I want to know what you think about this whole thing. You can use the hashtag Finnerty Files. Please find me on Facebook. Give me a like. Let me know what you think. But I think Rod Rosenstein is a goner over the weekend.